Hi everyone, I'm Siri and this is the Kohl's Art Studio. Today we're stamping musical memories inspired by the work of Idris Khan. Idris Khan is a contemporary artist whose work explores themes like time and memory. He uses many different kinds of materials and his pieces often have marks that repeat or happen more than once. Today we're going to look closely at works by Khan that were inspired by music and nature. Music is very special to Idris Khan. His mother was a musician who played piano. He remembers pages of sheet music on the floor around the piano. This artwork, titled The Seasons Turn, is created with sheet music, repeating stamped marks, and color. These pieces were inspired by watching the seasons change outside the artist's home over the course of a year. Let's take a closer look. What do you see? I see pages of music notes. The pages of music in this artwork are from a classical piece of music by Antonio Vivaldi called The Four Seasons. The Four Seasons is composed of 4 movements, each emulating a different season of the year. Do you think a musician would be able to play this? I also see layered music notes printed across the pieces. These notes were stamped by hand across the paper by the artist. They repeat and overlap. What feeling does each piece create? We see different seasons represented by stamps, colors, and music sheets. Let's head to the studio and make our own artwork inspired by Idris Khan. Is there a song or melody that's important to you? Think of how many times you've listened to it. And is there someone who you like to listen to the song with? We're going to be making a stamp that's inspired by a special piece of music. My mom is a piano player, and when I was a small child, she used to play the Maple Leaf Rag by Scott Joplin for me and my siblings to dance with. When I was old enough, I learned how to play it myself, and I've listened to this piece hundreds of times at different moments in my life. When I play it, I think of my mom. I'm going to make a maple leaf stamp inspired by this piece of music that I share with my mom. I'm using a flat cabinet knob and sticky foam sheets to make my stamp. I trace the top of my knob on a sticky back foam sheet. I sketch a maple leaf and cut it out. I remove the backing and stick my sketch to the knob. I make a couple test stamps on a scrap piece of paper. Can color show my memory of this song? I'm going to stamp on a series of 4 different colored vellum paper sheets. I'm choosing warm colors because they remind me of sunlight shining through the room where my mom practiced piano. I'm going to imagine that my maple leaf is dancing when I stamp it on the paper. I want to show the emotion I feel listening to this piece of music. I stamp all 4 pieces of paper. I want my prints to be displayed together. Since the paper is transparent, I could stack them or display them side by side. Choose what you prefer. I'm making 2 stacks of 2. To display my artwork, I put my pieces into paper frames using glue dots. I hope you enjoy stamping your own musical memories inspired by Idris Khan. See you next time.